Good evening, guys. My name's Matt. I live up here in the Panhandle of Florida, and I've been wanting to tell you guys this story about a Bigfoot, Sasquatch, Skunk Ape, whatever you want to call it. There's a lot of people who don't believe in these things. Just they're so ignorant-minded, and they think that we're not supposed to lay claim to anything that hasn't been seen. I do a lot of land clearing work and just tree work, things of that nature. It's kind of a side gig for me, but anyhow, I was met by an individual who worked on Eglin Air Force Base, and he was a military contractor, and he invited me because I had the equipment to go on base, and so I had to go get my TWIC card and all that stuff to get authorization to be on the base. Went through all that, and come to find out this guy was just a crook. Ended up pulling all my equipment out. But this is something interesting that I heard when I had to go bring one of my dump trucks in to be checked in. It was just an old 74 Ford F700, just a old grain truck. We use it for all kind of stuff. The whole thing got about 5.5 miles per gallon. Anyhow, it was 2 hours drive from my house here, where I'm at, all the way down to Eglin check-in. And so I get down there, and I asked one of the military police guys there who was doing a vehicle inspection. I was like, man, it's a long ways in here. I said, you guys ever, I said, I'd hate to be stuck out here at night on this road. And the black guy said, there's things out here you don't want to be out here in the woods with at night. He said, I promise you. So I didn't want to elaborate on any of my beliefs. And the white guy, he just started talking. Now, these are two veteran military police officers that have been all over the world. And they settled down here in the Panhandle of Florida. Now, we got to talking, and so I asked the black guy, I was like, really? I said, what you seen that's out of the norm or whatever down here? He's like, man. And he said, you know, black people, he said, we don't like to be out in the woods and stuff like this, that, and the other. He said, but we got a shooting range. He said, and I had to go down. And he said, it's my job to clear the shooting range. And he said, I went down, and he said, I'd been here for quite a while. And he said, I drove down there to clear the shooting range to make sure everything was done. So we closed up everything for the evening. And he said he's seen one of these things just holding a baby and running all the way across the munitions field. And this man was not lying whatsoever. He was definitely telling the truth. And then the white guy told me that he has to clear the restrooms and stuff at the check-in point before they leave at the end of every day. And he said this happens all the time. He said it's so commonplace there that people they're just part of the land there. I mean, but you're talking about this base, from what I understand, is almost the size of Maryland, and it's here in Florida, so it's stupid huge. So anyhow, the white guy proceeds to tell me that he was clearing the bathroom one day, and he kept hearing just a hollering and screaming like that, and he didn't know what it was. And he walked out, and it was almost dark, but he could see at the tree line, one was rattling trees, just yelling and screaming, and he could actually see this thing. And it scared the Jesus out of this man. So for anyone who says that, you know, we've got nothing of the sorts here in the United States, I mean, they're fools. They're absolute fools. You've got two military policemen who have been all over the globe and just prompted to tell me these stories, right? So you guys got to keep in mind, these men ain't gonna lie. What did they gain from telling me a story like this? It makes no sense. I mean, what, for somebody to make fun of them? I mean, come on, these guys were in their mid-50s. They're getting ready to retire, man. So, I mean, have I ever seen one? No, I have not. But I have been to Torreya State Park. It's only about 25 miles as a crow flies from my home. And I actually went into, well, I'll tell you what, I'll save that for another episode, if you will. But yeah, I'm just starting this YouTube channel, so you guys jump on board and give me some support. I've also got a YouTube channel I've had up for probably 13-14 years, soundoffaudio.com. It's where I build subwoofer cabinets for trucks and cars. So you guys jump on board. If there's somewhere you don't feel safe sharing your story, send it to me and I'll narrate it and put it out there for everybody. And like everybody else, I will, if you want to remain anonymous, so we can do all that too. But if you like it, just kind of subscribe and enjoy. Peace.